Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Hey, look at my picture. I have been working on my first Randall Spangler and I'm almost done. I'm so excited. I am absolutely loving how it's turning out. So how's everybody doing? It's been so long since I've talked to you. It's been since my birthday party, which I just want to thank everybody who came to my birthday party. I had so much fun. And I think everybody that came did too. And all the prizes went out. Everybody got them. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So I want to thank you guys for coming. And I want to thank all of my friends that have checked up on me to see where I've been. It's nice when, you know, people notice that you're gone and miss you. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel like, you're not making these videos for nothing, even though I love to make them. So it was very appreciative that people checked on me. This, in case you can't tell, is a voiceover. I have trouble talking and diamond painting because I can't focus, I guess, on too many things at one time and talk. So this is actually the third time I've recorded this because I'm not very good at it and it keeps messing up. So if this time doesn't work, then I'm going to re-record the diamond painting and just try to talk during it. So, where have I been? Oh my gosh, so much has happened. And I just want to put a disclaimer in right here. This video is not a boo-hoo me video. I have been a sickly person all my life. I'm used to it, so I am fine. Everything's great. This is just for those of you that have been asking and just kind of a brief what's been going on. So, shortly after my birthday, I came down with the worst flu in history. Now, I don't normally get the flu. I am a upper respiratory kind of person. I get bronchitis, I get sinus infections, I get colds. Never the flu. Well, this flu almost took me to the hospital. It was horrible, painful, continuous vomiting. Sorry about the TMI. It almost got the pain and everything got so bad that I almost did go to the hospital. But after about 12 hours, it went away, and then I was just in bed for 7 days doing nothing but sleeping. So that really wiped me out, and then I had to go back to work because I work 7 12-hour days in a row, and then I'm off for 7 days. So on top of having the flu, then to work 7 12-hour shifts, that took me like a month to get over and to get energy and to feel good. And so, yeah, we got through that. And then me and my daughter had talked and decided that they were doing really good as far as my youngest grandson, who's 3, is autistic. And so for the last year, he's been going to speech therapy because he wouldn't talk, and he was going to, therapy to teach him how to socialize because he wouldn't intermingle with people. He kind of just stayed to himself and everything, and so he's been going to therapy for that. So I was helping with all that. Well, when he turned 3, then he got the official diagnosis of autism. They don't want to diagnose it too early, so they usually wait till they're 3. So once he got that diagnosis, we were able to get him into a special education, special needs preschool that is associated with my daughter's school. She's actually a special needs teacher at East Noble. And so they were starting this new program, which she can drop him off at the early daycare before school. Then he goes to like daycare in the morning, and then he has his preschool in the afternoon, and then he goes to after school care. And then she picks him up after work. So since he got into that and everything, I pretty much wasn't needed anymore on a full-time basis, so I was going to move out. So I started looking for places, and I absolutely hate to pack, so I decided, okay, I'll just pack 1 or 2 boxes a night, and, that way then I don't have to do it all at one time. So I started doing that, and with still have been tired from the flu, I just was too tired to really talk enough to record. So then we got to the first day of school, which is about the middle of August, and she picks him up from preschool on the first day, and they told her that he could not come back to the early morning or the late after school programs, but he could come back to the morning daycare and afternoon preschool, which made no sense because it's all the same people. And they told her that it was because they weren't staffed for him because he had diapers. Well, big, long story short, that's a crock of baloney, and they wouldn't tell her the real truth. And so she was just devastated, and we had to find a sitter to take care of him and get him to school and try to get all that settled. So she ended up finding a babysitter in the school district. So she drops him off before she goes to work, and then a bus picks him up for his preschool class and then takes him back there afterwards. So that was a huge, huge mess that I'm not even going to go into. But yeah, it was a disaster. So then we got that all figured out, and then my son-in-law, and then my daughter got COVID, the teacher. So all of us are now quarantined for 14 days. Her kids can't go to school, so I now become a full-time mommy again, which is fine, except for I work third shift, so I sleep all day and I get up and stay up all night, which I do that on my 7 days off also because it's too hard to flip back and forth. So for me to spend an entire week getting up at 6:30 in the morning was horrible. It was just horrible. I can't sleep at night. I don't care how hard I try. I don't care what goes on. I can't sleep. So that was a long week. It was fun, but it was a very long week. She had to be quarantined into her bedroom away from everybody. Otherwise, she either had to take the kids and get them COVID tested, or they had to stay quarantined for 28 days. So we opted for her to stay in her room, which that was really tough for her also, but we got it all done. So after that, then my son-in-law decides, with the school mess up and COVID still going on, he asked if I would please stay for another year and reevaluate next spring. So that's what we're going to do. But now my question is, I got all these boxes packed. Well, I don't know if I want to unpack them now because I hate to pack and unpack. And the sad thing is, there's probably 8 of them that are all books. And then there is 2 industrial sized totes that I can almost lay down in, plus probably another 5 boxes all full of yarn, and then just a couple boxes of odds and ends. So I don't know if I'm gonna unpack them or not. I'm still debating. The only reason I'm debating unpacking them is because they're all stacked up in a corner of my living space and it looks sloppy and drives me nuts. So I don't know. We will see on that. So then, 3 weeks ago, I got a severe cold that caused me to lose my voice and sleep 15 hours a day, which I think was just worse because I was still tired from being sick and then being a full-time mommy, and then, so there you go. So now the cold is gone, but now I have severe allergies, so I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but my voice is scratchy. I'm coughing all the time, so if this video seems chopped up, it's because I keep shutting off the sound so you don't hear me cough. So yeah, that's my history. Yeah, so living with 3 children who go to school full-time tends to bring home every virus there is. So yeah, I've been sick a lot, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So, but I am getting a lot of crafting done because I'm able to knit and crochet in a semi-laying down position. So if I'm really tired, I do that. If not, I just prop my feet up. So I'm going to be doing a knitting and crochet video and then a cross stitch video. I have finished a bathing suit cover up. I have finished, if any of you watch Denise Morris at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, she created her first crochet pattern. So I bought that and I made that. The orange sweater that I showed you that I was knitting that is out of the Premier yarn that makes its own pattern. I've got all the pieces done for that, so now I just have to put it together. I'm trying to find a good way to put the pieces together that look nice and will be sturdy, so I'm still investigating that. I was working on the Mezzanine Cardigan, which I found on Instagram. It is a you can use the pattern without buying it if you don't mind having all the ads and stuff in it, and it's put out by Make and Do Crew, CREW, and it's called the Mezzanine Sweater. I went ahead and paid for the pattern. I got it almost completely done, and it's way too big, so I am in the process of remaking it in a smaller size. I've not made a lot of wearables, so I tend to make everything too big and then I have to redo them and do them smaller. So I'm in the process of that, but it's a really fun pattern and it's really cool. You should go check it out. It is called the Mezzanine Cardigan, Mezzo Cardigan, by Make and Do Crew Modern Crochet. So I'm working on that. Then I found out that my son and his fiance, who live in Florida, are expecting another baby, or a baby, their first. Yay, another grandma. So I'm making a blanket for that little jewel. But that's going to be hard on me because I am super close to all my grandkids. And this one is going to be in Florida, so I'm not going to be able to see him or her every day, which is going to just be, I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, but I'm going to have to because, if I move to Florida, then I miss all the grandbabies here. So, yeah, going to be a tough one. But, that is how it is. And then for my crochet or cross stitch, I've been working on that a lot. So I've got a lot of that to show you. So, yeah, I've been super busy doing, crochet and trying to recoup. Plus, it's the summertime, so if I'm awake, I'm spending time with my grandbabies and my family and having fun. So, yeah, it's time to get back to, I don't want to call it a boring life, but a less active so that I can do some of the other stuff. I'm hoping to be able to get back into a routine and putting out videos once a week. I don't know how well that'll go, especially until I get over these allergies, because my allergies make me feel like I have a really bad cold, so it's kind of difficult. So yeah, that's how that goes. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Don't have a lot coming up in the future other than just crafting and the holidays. I'm super excited about those. So yeah, I've rambled on here now for quite a while. Now, I'm just going to put a disclaimer in here. The video that I recorded is 30 minutes long, and I have been talking for 15. So if I cannot figure out how to cut that back 15 minutes out of me diamond painting, it's just going to stay on here in silence, and you can watch and no sound, or you can just stop the video after I sign off. So, missed you guys, something horrible, and I'm hoping to be back on a steady basis. So I love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Be healthy. And we'll talk to you later.